So you've done the work, and you say how it's an ongoing effort for you to constantly keep going at it.
Right.
So how do you keep yourself inspired to stay sober even on your toughest days?
Play that tape. I play that tape. I'm also really big with music. I love music. I pick up a book. Or I sit and I write.
Yeah.
And I know that sounds crazy for a 32-year-old woman. But
No.
I love writing. If I got a good pen and I put it to paper, I could write some stuff. And that works for me. And also reaching out to others, checking on them. Hey, how's your day going? How are you feeling today? Get outside of myself is what works for me, because sometimes some people got it way worse than you do, and you don't even know it. You know what I mean? A lot of stuff that I go through in sobriety is all privilege problems. You know what I mean? I mean, like, compared to 2 years ago, the problems I had then and the problems I have right now are like not the same. It's a privilege to have these problems that I have today, these situations, if you will, that I have today. So I'm blessed for them even.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, that's good that you acknowledge that.
Yeah.
Now, I need to know, with this journey, obviously, you had mentioned too, even with you going out to events, it looks completely different to you because you don't indulge in the same thing that other people indulge in anymore. And you try to shift that. So what boundaries have been important for you in maintaining your sobriety? Like, what do you have a hard stop on? Like, this is something I am not participating in. And if you don't respect it, you cannot be a part of me at this moment. Like, is there any strict boundaries that you have set for yourself?
In the beginning of my recovery process, that was a thing. I didn't go anywhere for 2 years. Maybe a year, and I would come down to visit family and whatnot, but I would always bring someone with me. Now for me, that looks like it's not a thing. As long as I'm spiritually grounded and I have my network on speed dial, I can go anywhere. You know what I mean? As long as I don't have a problem picking up the phone ever. That's one thing I don't have an issue with so far. Let me not, because it can get hectic some days. But in the moment, right now, where I am in my life, I don't have an issue picking up the phone. I would call and say, I'm not feeling this. Today's not a good day. Whatever, blase, blase. Yeah. Even in my trip to Myrtle Beach, I was uncomfortable for a second because I'm like, everyone's drinking and I'm just sitting here and I'm like kind of bored. I'm like, what else is there to do? Is this all we got to do? Like, can we go fist pump on a beach somewhere? Like, can we go do something? Like, but like that's where it's at. So what I try more to do is I try to do more things with sober friends. No offense to my people at home. However, I just can't sit around at a cookout and everybody just drinking and smoking. And that's all they doing. It's boring to me at this point. I've been there, I've done that. It was fun until it wasn't. And now I'm somewhere where I want to see the world. I got stuff to see. I don't have any kids. I'm outside.
Yes.
I'm outside.
Enjoy it too.
Yes.
Enjoy.
Yes.
I would say release me from these shackles, but I love my child. So when did you first realize that your story could help other people?
I realized that when I realized that it's not about me anymore. It's more so about getting the message out that there is a solution and that we can recover. We do recover and we can recover. You know what I mean? And it's a process, but once you put the work in, it's not hard. It's really simple. But as addicts and alcoholics, we make it so complicated. But it's really such a simple, just suggestions given to us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I like that as suggestions, because if you tell me, Tane'e, don't touch that stove, it's hot, I'm going to touch that stove. But if you say, I suggest you don't touch that stove, I might take that suggestion. And if I don't take it for myself, then I'll pass it along to someone else that may use it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. Now adding on to that, because you said it's not really hard if you put your mind to it. So what advice would you give to a struggling addict or someone who's trying to get on that sobriety journey but just can't fully stick to it? What would you tell them? Go
to rehab. No, for real. Pick up the phone. Go to rehab. You know what I mean? Take the time and really get to know yourself. Yourself. I know people that has been in debt for years and they're getting credit back. I know people that had no driver's license and they got license in a car now. Like, it's possible. It's not impossible. It is possible. It just takes a little internal work and getting uncomfortable. And I think that's one of the things that keeps some of us out there is because we have so much fear. Fear runs us to the ground. And we get like, I can't do this. It's too late. It's never too late, baby. It's never too late. Anything is possible if you just open your mind, remain teachable, and just become willing at some point. Get honest and open. And like, it'll all work out.
Yes. I mean, that's solid advice right there.
Yeah.
Now, before we wrap up, we need to know what is next for Tane'e Clardy. What can our listeners expect to see or hear from you in the future? I feel like a book should be in your future.
What?
Because the way you've been talking, you speak so eloquently about your journey. And the fact that you already say you write anyway, you might as well just write a book. Make that your next hobby. I'm putting in the atmosphere, y'all. Y'all heard it here first. Tane'e Clardy at some point in the future is going to come out with a book. Putting you on the spot. No, for real. What's happening for you in the future?
I'm practicing mindfulness to the most of my ability, right? I'm not getting in any relationships. I'm really focusing on myself right now. My career, I'm in school right now for my bachelor's degree. As a social worker is what I'm going to be doing. Come on now. So like traveling also. I'm going to Puerto Rico for my birthday. Something I've never done. I've never been on an island before. So like it's more so just traveling and working towards my career. My spiritual growth. You know what I mean? Is what I'm really focusing on, honestly. And maybe a book. Maybe a book.
Maybe we're going to put that in all caps. Y'all see I'm already influencing her to probably, put her creative juices to work here. But no, for real though, congratulations to you because it's not an easy journey. And it's like, I haven't been through something like that, but I watch a lot of documentaries and seeing people and hearing people. And for those who don't know, Tane'e is actually my cousin. So knowing you since you was young, like we grew up together. So it's like to see where you are now, I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
Very, very proud of you.
Thank you.
I've seen the transition and I'm like, she's a completely different person.
Yeah.
And just keep going at it. Like a lot of people are rooting for you.
Thank you so much.
Even strangers. So don't stop.
Okay.
Now I need to know, well, our audience needs to know, how can they stay up to date with everything that is going on in your world? How can they find you and follow you on your journey?
You can follow me on Instagram, Tane'e, Tane, apostrophe E with like it's the cowboy emoji. Yeehaw. That's my thing. Yeehaw. I say it all the time. But also at B3LOV3D, beloved. 69 on Instagram is where you can find me at.
There you go. I'm glad you spelled it out because if you just said it, I would like spell it out for our people because we audio as well. People don't move that fast. Yeah. But before we wrap up, do you have any final words or shout outs for our listeners?
I just want to say, stay. If you're already going, stay, right? And if you are new, welcome. Please keep coming back because we need you. And if you're still out there, there is a solution. We can recover one day at a time. It is possible to live a life filled with hope, faith, and courage.
Yes. Yes. Make sure you guys follow that journey.